it's Cassidy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today, I'm going to be telling you guys how you can be hired at 14 years old. I know this works because I was just hired at an ice cream shop in my hometown. To start the video, I'm going to name some fast food restaurants that hire at 14. So just in case you guys can't find any small businesses in your town that you can get hired at, you can go to these places. These places can include Burger King, McDonald's, and Baskin-Robbins. These three fast food places only hire at 14 in select locations. So just make sure your location actually hires before you go and have an interview. Alrighty, let's just get on with the video. The first step to getting a job is to do research. Of course, you have to find out if the place is actually hiring. And once again, you have to find out at what age they hire. Some places like Stop and Shop and Rita's don't hire until you're like 16. So that will not help if you're 14. The next part is to show interest. You could do this by going to the store a couple times and buying something before you actually go and ask for an interview. This helps you get a job because the employer is more likely to hire a familiar face than just a total stranger. The next part is actually asking for an interview. You want to go into the store and ask to see the manager. Then you want to ask if they're hiring just to double check, and if they are, ask for an interview. Give them your number so they can call you to schedule, or go back a couple days later and ask for a date for an interview. You can call to ask for an interview, but I personally feel like going into the store shows more interest than just calling. The next part is the actual interview. Number one of interviews, do not be shy at all. These people are hiring you to talk to strangers on a daily basis. If you can't talk to them as a stranger, that is not going to make them think that you can talk to other strangers. Also, in the interview, make sure you either nod your head or say something every time after they talk. This shows a lot of interest, and it shows that you're actually in the conversation. If you're just like this the whole time, they're not going to hire you because you don't seem excited to be there. Finally, and this is one of the most important parts of the video because you cannot get a job without doing this, we're going to talk about working papers. Working papers are needed to get a job. You cannot get a job without them because you will get in trouble. I'm going to bring you guys through what a working paper looks like, and I'll probably leave a link in the description for them. So at first, you put your information, and then your employer puts their information, and then you have to get a physician certification, prove your age, get your school, and then you have to get issuing officer certification. So everything is pretty straightforward besides the issuing officer certification. The issuing officer is at your school, so once you give the working papers to your school to fill out, the issuing officer will fill them out too. Just make sure you ask for the issuing officer. Now, we're going to go over the specific rules that 14 and 15-year-olds have to follow when getting a job. We're going to split it up into two parts, school year and summer, because there's different rules. On a school day, you may not work more than 3 hours. You may not work more than 18 hours a week during a school week, and you cannot work before 7 a.m. or after 7 p.m. But during summer is a lot more relaxed. During the summer, you may work up to 8 hours a day, up to 9 p.m. with the parents' permission, and you can work up to 40 hours a week. If you're getting a job right around this time, here's what I'm going to suggest to you. Working papers take a long time to go through the whole process. So I suggest getting the working papers for school year. Get the working papers for the school year, but you are still allowed to work during the summer as long as you're in the process of getting your working papers finished. So if you get your working papers for the school year, you have them for the school year, but you can still work the rest of the summer if you're in the process of getting them. I really hope you guys learned something new in this video, and I really hope that you guys get a job at 14 years old. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye!